Okay, let's make a video on how to repair this top on the Chrysler Crossfires. We all know they're a pain in the butt. There's your primer, your window primer. I took a sponge brush and cut it down to fit into the primer so you can go around the window, which we'll walk through here in a minute. The scraper is your best friend. It gets all that old primer and adhesive off your glass, getting it ready to be redone. Okay, first thing to do is go ahead and pop your top loose. Hit the cycle button, releasing the rear bow, and go smoke a cigarette, check out Facebook, whatever. Give it about 10 minutes for the hydraulics to bleed off. When you do, you can then easily raise and lower it by hand. Okay? Yeah, someone already put a little something there on my wife's car. But anyway, you want it this way to work it with. You got to scrape all your glass back in here. Those that your tops come loose, you know what I'm talking about. You got the black ring, your little scraper all the way around your areas, okay? The towels, very important. You want to brace that glass so when it's sitting like this, it's pushing it nice and flat to your top, okay? If you're sagging up here from the canvas, you're going to fight it. Now, after you've got your cleaning work done, your towels in place, take your primer, your brush. You've got a black trim all around your glass. That's what you want to reprime all the way around there, okay? Now, on the two that I've done, right here, it double folds back over from the outside to the inside. That has separated too. I take my finger and I just run my sealant inside the canvas, feeling that little area up through there. You got to seal it back too. All right. So after you get that sealed off, oh, and use old towels because you may end up with adhesive everywhere on them. After you've got that done up and your towel's in position, holding your glass, go around, make sure your edges come up to your black line through here. All the way around, just press it, make sure it all lines up nicely. You may have to shim a little more in your corners or something, okay? Then raise it up, taking your caulk gun, just start working yourself a bead all the way around the area. Everywhere, okay? Most of them are loose up to this point. Just squeeze it up in there as best you can, okay? Now, after you've got all the sealant around there, your towels are holding the glass, I come back with my Gorilla Tape, okay? Press it against the glass. It's being held by the towels, so it's going nowhere. Okay? Come back, crease it in there. That's just pulling this canvas down tight, so you're not sitting here opened up when it's all dried up. Okay? Now, once you're there, let it sit. Minimum 14 hours. I did this first on my car. It held after 14 hours. Came back, did this. 4 hours later, it was still turning loose. We were on our way to Eureka. Okay, so I got to come back and do a redo. Give it 14 hours minimum. 24 is recommended. If you've got the time, you're not going to hurt anything. Okay. Now, as a precaution on my car, I came back and ran a small bead all the way around the glass to the canvas just to give it that little extra help. Okay? Well, that's it in a nutshell. Other than when you take your duct tape off, pull back down against itself so you're not stressing it any more than you have to. Hope that helps out.